Burkina Faso's Firebrand. Why Ibrahim is daring to stand up to the USA. Alright, let's talk about a man who's got the world, especially the West, talking. Captain Ibrahim, the interim president of Burkina Faso. He's young, he's bold, and he's not afraid to call out some of the most powerful nations on earth, including, perhaps most surprisingly, the United States of America. Today, we're diving deep into audacious stand. It all kicked off with some pretty strong words from a high-ranking U.S. official. General Michael Langley, the head of U.S. Africa Command, or AFRICOM, made headlines when he publicly labeled Captain A concerning figure, and even accused him of misusing Burkina Faso's gold reserves, implying he was hoarding them for personal use to protect his regime. Now, think about that. A direct public accusation from a top U.S. military official against a sitting African leader. This isn't just diplomatic murmuring. This is a full-frontal challenge. Langley doubled down on his comments, stating his job was to protect American strategic interests, not to appease African leaders. Ouch. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of shrinking back, and his government hit back hard, they rejected the accusations as political and misleading, emphasizing that focus is on transparency and anti-corruption. And then came the mic drop moment, in a stunning display of defiance. Demanded a public apology from General Langley to the entire African continent. This isn't just about Burkina Faso. This is about a new generation of African leaders, like saying, enough is enough. They see these accusations as a continuation of neo-colonial attitudes, a narrative where African leaders are always perceived as corrupt or unstable, needing external guidance. It's a narrative that many Africans are absolutely fed up with. So, why is so willing to go toe-to-toe with a superpower like the U.S.? It comes down to a deep-seated belief in Pan-Africanism and national sovereignty. Openly draws inspiration from figures like Thomas Sankara, another revolutionary leader who championed self-reliance and famously defied Western influence. Actions speak louder than words. He expelled French troops from Burkina Faso, declaring an end to foreign military presence. He's pushing for economic independence, like the Faso-Mibo initiative, aiming to fund development projects without relying on loans from institutions like the IMF. It's a $200 billion defiance, as some put it. He's actively diversifying Burkina Faso's partners, forging stronger ties with countries like Russia and Turkey, signaling a clear shift away from traditional Western alliances. And culturally, he's even encouraged the use of traditional attire over Western suits for government officials. It's about reclaiming identity, not just politics. He's not just talking about sovereignty, he's actively implementing policies that demonstrate it. Now, let's be fair and look at this from the U.S. perspective. Why are they so concerned? Security, stability. The Sahel region is a hotbed of Islamist insurgency. The U.S. has invested heavily in counter-terrorism efforts there for years. When a leader like shifts alliances or expels troops, it raises questions about the effectiveness of those efforts and the future of regional stability. Geopolitical influence, as Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger form the alliance of Sahel states and pivot towards new partners. The U.S. sees its influence in a strategically important region diminishing. This is a classic geopolitical chess match. Resource access. Burkina Faso is a significant gold producer. Accusations of corruption, whether true or not, often tie back to concerns about who controls those valuable resources and who benefits. So, from the U.S. point of view, actions aren't just about Burkina Faso's internal affairs. They have wider implications for their strategic interests in Africa. But what this really represents is a broader, undeniable wave across Africa. People are tired of being told what to do, of being lectured on democracy, while their resources are extracted and their security challenges persist. They're asking, who exactly is benefiting from these long-standing relationships? Despite facing criticism for his military rule and human rights record from some quarters, has become a symbol for many. He embodies a fierce desire for self-determination, for African solutions to African problems, and for a foreign policy that prioritizes the continent's interests above all else. This isn't just about one man. It's about a growing movement for African agency. So, Captain Ibrahim Bold's stance against the USA isn't just a news story. It's a profound statement about the changing face of global power. It's a testament to a growing demand for respect, equity, and genuine partnership on a continent that has long been viewed through the lens of external interests. Whether you agree with his methods or not, his actions are undeniably reshaping the narrative. What do you think about approach? Is this the future of African leadership? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of the stories shaping our world.